welcome. My name is Mackenzie. Happy to be yogaing with you today. And all you need for this class is really a space, maybe some comfy clothes to stretch in, and you can use yoga blocks if you'd like. I'm sitting on a little blanket as well. Yoga blocks can also look like stacks of books if you're at home and you don't have yoga blocks. They can look like something sturdy that you can just place your hands on and use, or you can go without, whatever feels the best to you today. I hope that you'll be kind and gentle with yourself throughout the practice and not push too far with your body. Really just do what you're feeling able to and what feels good to you. If there's anything that I offer that isn't working for your body today, please do what you need to modify or even come out of the pose, or find a position throughout the practice. You know, you might be in child's pose the whole time, you might be laying down, and that might be what you need today. So do what's best for you. So we're just going to start in a nice tall seat, and you can shake out the arms, shake out any cricks or creaks that you're feeling in the body, anywhere that you'd like to move just before you settle in. And starting to allow everything to come back to center. Maybe there's a few little stretches that want to come through. And just start with a few nice, big, deep inhales. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth with a sigh. Just some letting go breaths here. Nice big inhales. Exhale out with a sigh. And a few more of these as it feels good to you. And with each exhale here, allow the body to start to settle in. Maybe you feel the hips weight down towards the ground a little bit more with each exhale. Maybe you're feeling the shoulders relax away from the ears. Maybe the eyes closed or just have a nice soft gaze. And on your next exhales, invite the mind to start to settle with the body. Not needing to change anything about what's here, but just inviting the mind into the space, into this moment. And if the mind is having or is feeling very active this morning, you can invite the mind to just follow the breath. That inhale and exhale. to come to settle. Maybe feeling the weight of the body a little bit more here, just press down towards the floor. And on your next inhale, bring some breath right to the belly, and you might even place your hands on the lower belly here. A deeper breath starting to travel and fill up that lower torso. And you might feel the breath travel right into the pelvis, into the lower back. And on your next inhale, let that breath start to deepen from the belly up to the middle of the lungs. And on your next inhale, let the breath deepen from the belly all the way up to the collarbone. And exhale down to the belly. And let this breath just continue to expand over the next few breaths. You might place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart if that feels good to you. Feeling that breath move. Maybe your hands just rest in your lap, whatever feels best. As we move through the practice today, I'll invite you to notice what happens when we start to open the body. Opening different parts of the body might open different emotions, open different opportunities in the mind. And you might feel some things shift, you might feel some things stay exactly the same. But what happens when we open up? What happens when we allow the body opportunities to open? How does that affect where we're at mentally, emotionally? What does the energy feel like afterward or during? So take a moment right now, right in this moment, to notice where you're at today, where you're at in this minute. of the day. Without needing to change anything, just observing compassionately. And wherever that is, it might feel lighter, it might feel heavier, but know that whatever is here is okay. There's no right or wrong way to be. And whatever way you're in right now, just notice it. Every part of it, honor every piece of it that's here. And by noticing it, we might give it a name, we might give it a name that we know, we might just feel into what's here. Offer it some love. And then see how the space in the body affects this. Whatever's showing up today. Let's take a nice full breath together. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. Let the hands drop down to the sides. On your inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Lift your chin just a touch more. Find a stretch at the top that feels good to you. There might be a yawn or a sigh that comes through. Beautiful. Awesome. This stretch can look like anything. It's all just what feels good to you. And then start to bring it all the way back to center. Nice big inhale. Reach the arms nice and long. Feel the spine stretch. Feel your root bones or your sits bones, your legs really anchor in. Nice big inhale. Stretch nice and long. Exhale, right hand drops down to the floor and then lean over to the side, starting to open the left side of the body. Nice big inhale, bring it back through center. Exhale to the opposite side. Beautiful. Continue on your breath. Big inhale and exhale. So really creating this little wave to start to open up the sides of the body. The next time you come over to that right side, pause here. Nice big inhale. Reach the left arm over the top. Fingertips reach towards the ceiling even and towards that top corner of the wall. And then anchor in the left sits bones, really feeling that stretch along the side body. Nice big inhale. Full exhale. Another big inhale. Bring it all the way back through center and exhale over to the other side. Pause here. Feel that stretch, the anchor in of the right hip and the stretch of the right hand. Beautiful. Nice big inhale. Bring it back through center. Exhale over to the right side once again. Nice big inhale here. And then exhale. Start to turn your chest towards the floor. Just twisting the spine here. Nice big inhale. Open up. Cactus the arm. Pull that elbow back and turn the chest up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Exhale. Turn it down towards the floor. Nice and gently for your spine. Nice big inhale. Open up. One more time. Exhale, turn it towards the floor. Inhale, open. Beautiful. Bring that right hand, or that left hand rather, sweep it all the way back up through center, and come over to the opposite side. Find the stretch first. Hips anchor in, nice and long through the arm. Nice big inhale. On your exhale, twist towards the floor. Big inhale, cactus the arm. Chest moves up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Finding a little twist here. Inhale to open. Beautiful. Exhale. Last one. Open up. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Pull yourself up through center. Hands reach up towards the ceiling. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Pull it down into cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Nice big inhale. Reach it up. Exhale to cactus arms once again. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lean back just a little. Beautiful. Nice big inhale. Really long through the spine. Start to fold yourself forward over the legs. Doesn't matter how the legs are here. Head can relax. Find a little bit of movement. Side to side. Getting nice and long in the back. Head can relax here. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Both of your hands will walk forward, so you're nice and long in your arms. Right hand's going to come to the right hip. You can even let the left elbow come down here if that feels good, and you'll just turn to open up towards the right side. Full breath. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Let the right elbow come down. Left hand to the left hip. Open up. Little twist. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Nice big inhale. Press into the hands to rise up nice and long in the spine. Start to walk yourself back. Roll the shoulders up and back. Hands drop behind the hips. And then press the hands down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lean back. Full deep inhale into the collarbone. Full exhale. One more. Big inhale. Press the chest forward. Beautiful. Exhale. Release. Awesome. Hands come right to the knees or however your legs are. Find some torso circles. Beautiful. Opposite direction. Awesome. Beautiful. Bring it all the way back up to center. Nice full breath. Excellent. If you're sitting on anything, you can move that back behind you. Bring your feet out in front of you. Lean back into the hands and let the knees sway side to side, starting to open up the hips. Beautiful. Make your way all the way back to center. Hands can come right to the knees here. Take a nice big inhale, long through the spine. Exhale, lean it forward. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, lean it forward. Ha, out the mouth. Ha breath. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Ha. Beautiful. Big inhale. Exhale. Ha. Awesome. Big inhale. Bring it all the way back up. I'm going to turn so you can see me. You will start to lean back here. So your spine is really long here. So no slouching into the shoulders, but keep those shoulder blades back in together. Your hands can come underneath the knees if that feels good. Nice big inhale. Full exhale. Awesome. Settle in and start to lean yourself back. Maybe the toes start to lift up here. Maybe they stay on the ground. It's totally your practice, so find what feels good to you. And you might find a little upward boat here. Nice big deep breaths. Keep the shoulders back, squeezing the shoulder blades together so your chest stays nice and open, back is nice and long. Maybe the arms come out to the sides or maybe out in front of you. Big full breath. Take one more. Beautiful. Set the heels down, soles of the feet come together, knees come out to the sides, lean it forward, full deep breath. Awesome. Take another one here. And just settle in. Beautiful. Find a little rock side to side. Awesome. Come all the way back to center. Inhale to press into your feet to rise up nice and tall. Bring the knees back together. Start to lean back towards that boat pose again. Again, toes or the whole foot can stay in the ground. Really lean it back. That's where you're going to get most of your work here is right in the core. So fingertips can set right behind the hips. You're going to sit back and maybe bring the feet up. Maybe they stay down. Nice big inhale. Full exhale. Beautiful. Stretch it out just a little and then pull it back in. And maybe this is on the ground. Maybe it's up higher. Beautiful. Just starting to create some heat. One more. Beautiful. Soles of the feet come together. Lean it forward. Find a little movement side to side. Awesome. Come all the way back to center. Nice big inhale presses you up. Hands drop behind the hips once again. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Press the chest forward. Little bend in the elbows here. And arch the back. Nice full deep breath. Take one more here. Beautiful. Bring the knees back together. We'll flip all the way over to hands and knees. If you have a blanket and you want to put that underneath the knees, feel free. And walk the hands forward of the shoulders. Let's just find some hip circles here. Big deep breaths. And the opposite direction. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Tuck the toes under, nice and slow. Make your way up to down dog. So with down dog, you really want to grip through your fingertips here and kind of suction cup the palm to the floor. Pressing through the knuckles as well. Pedal the feet, just easing your way in here. Doesn't have to be your full version of down dog quite yet. We're just nice and slowly easing it in. Maybe the feet even walk a little bit wider. Beautiful. And then pause with the feet. Really press into the hands, bend into the knees if you'd like to. Let the heels drop down as much as they would like, but they don't have to come all the way to the floor. Really press and get that stretch through the back body, through the underarms, full breath. Beautiful. On your inhale, press through the heels, roll yourself forward into a plank. Beautiful. Bend the knees, and then think cat-cow here. So your head lifts, your tailbone lifts, and then send the hips up and back. Beautiful. On your inhale, press the heels up, roll your spine forward. Beautiful. Bend the knees, send the hips up and back. One more time. Big inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Nice and slowly tiptoe your way forward to the front of your mat. And bend through the knees. Let the tail swing side to side. Maybe grab onto opposite elbows here. Come all the way back to center. Feel the weight of your body really pull down and start to open up some things within the torso, opening up the back of the legs. You can add in some hot breaths. Helps get that stagnant air out of the bottom of the lungs. Come all the way back to center. Hands can release. Nice big inhale. Generous bend in the knees. Roll yourself up real slow. Should feel nice for the back. As the head lifts, pull the shoulders up and back. Feel yourself here. Notice that shift of energy and take some full deep breaths into it. If you're feeling a little uncomfortable with that transition, see if you can just connect with your breath here. Maybe the eyes open and just gaze at something still on the floor or in front of you. Beautiful. Feet can come right underneath the hips. And nice and tall through your mountain pose. Crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling. Take a nice big inhale. Reach the arms all the way up. Little bit of a back bend here. Palms come together at the top. Lean it back. Nice big inhale. Reach the hands once again. And exhale, forward fold. Dive it down. Beautiful. Find that tail wag once again. Come all the way back to center. Nice big inhale. Halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Crown to tail. Exhale to fold. Hands can come to blocks or hands can come to the floor. Whatever feels good for you. Shift your weight into your left foot. Step way back with your right foot. Bend both of the knees here. So you find a little teeter-totter forward and back. Forward into that lunge. And back into the back leg. Just a couple times here. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. And you'll walk the blocks back if you have blocks, or you can walk your hands back here. You'll take a nice big inhale, lengthen your spine, press through that front foot, and start to straighten this front leg. Little bend in the knee still. Nice big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Little modified pyramid pose here. So your back heel's lifted. You can lift it a little bit more if you're feeling like you want a little bit more space, or lower it down. And find what feels good to you. Nice big inhale. Full exhale. Beautiful. On your next inhale, start to bend that front knee. Walk the hands forward or the blocks forward. Nice and slowly lower the back knee down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Little low lunge here. Let your hips sit in and let your foot and your knee pull towards each other like they're trying to wrinkle the mat in the middle. On your inhale, pulling through the lower belly and come up. Maybe it's a little shaky today, that's okay. And start to sit in a little bit more. Take a nice big inhale here. And exhale. Beautiful. Take one more inhale. And exhale, bring it all the way back down to the mat. Tuck the back toes under. Press up through that back leg. And then press forward. into a half fold. Nice big inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Hands come down to the mat once again. Step back with the left foot. In teeter-totter, bending one knee and then the other. Back and forth, just easing into the legs here. Beautiful. Walk the hands back just a touch. Nice big inhale, lengthen the spine. Press nice and strongly through that front foot. Back heel is lifted. And lengthen your spine and then fold forward towards that leg. Modified pyramid pose. Maybe your back heel lifts. Maybe it lowers down. Find what feels good to you here. Full breath. Beautiful. Start to bend into the right knee. Nice and slowly lower the back knee down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Pull or grip through the feet. Pull those inner thighs together. Hug in the lower belly. Nice big inhale. Bring it up. Exhale. Lower the shoulders. Find your balance here. Nice big deep breath. Let the hips sink in here. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Bring it back down to the mat. Tuck the left toes under. Press up through the back leg. And then step it forward into a half fold. Nice big inhale. Halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale. Sweep the arms out and up. Palms come together at the top, and then open the heart, lean it back, full deep breath. Nice big inhale, hands lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Nice big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Beautiful, hands come down to the mat. Shift the weight into the left foot, step way back with the right foot. Find that lunge once again. Nice high lunge this time. Grip through the mat, nice big inhale. Bring it all the way up and sit the hips in. Press the right heel back so you feel nice and solid, letting the hips sink a little bit more towards the mat. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, palms come together. And bend the elbows, let yourself lean back, open up the heart. Beautiful, nice big inhale. Rise up, straighten both of the legs, and exhale, start to lean forward into that pyramid pose, the modified pyramid pose. Beautiful, nice big inhale. Full exhale. Awesome. And then bend through that front knee, finding that high lunge once again. Lift the chest just a little here. Beautiful. Press off of the back foot. See if you can land in a nice warrior 3. Big deep breath. Awesome. Pull the knee in towards the chest. Hug it in here. And then nice and slowly drop the right foot down. Relax the head down. Nice big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Hands shift or come down towards the mat once again. Shift the weight into the right foot, step way back with the left foot. Find that high lunge. And grip the feet towards each other, pulling through the lower belly. Nice big inhale, bring it up. Let the hips sink. Palms come together at the top. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the heart. Beautiful, nice big inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Nice big inhale, lift the chest just a touch. Straighten that front leg and lean into your modified pyramid. Full deep breath. One more. Awesome. Walk the hands forward just a touch. And press off of that back foot.
Maybe you hop forward once, and then maybe you come right into your warrior three. Fingertips might come forward. Really press through the leg. Pull in the knee towards the belly, and nice and slowly land it down to a half fold. Release the head. Beautiful. Bend the knees, wag the tail. Come all the way back to center. Nice big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Palms come together at the top. Exhale down to heart center. Full breath. Maybe those ha breaths come through. Maybe just a nice long exhale. Notice where you're at. Notice any movement, any opening, any difference, any similarity. Beautiful. On your next inhale, hands lift. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Hands come down to the mat. Shift the weight into the left foot. Step way back with the right foot. Sink into that lunge. Nice and slowly lower the right knee down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Pull in through the lower belly. Nice big inhale to lift up. Exhale to relax in. Awesome. From here, left hand will drop down towards the floor. Right hand is going to stay lifted. Your right elbow will bend. You can bring your hand right behind to the shoulders or to the low neck. And then bring that left hand up. It doesn't matter if they touch. My hands touch on one side but not the other. And just open the heart here. Full breath. Awesome. See if you can sink into the hips a little bit more. Notice that opening of the heart, opening of the hips. Beautiful. And on your next inhale, start to unwind. Hands lift. Nice big inhale. Press into that front foot. And then nice and slowly lower down. Find a half split here. So lifting the left toes up. Little bend in the left knee still. Long through the spine. Lean forward towards the leg. Beautiful. Start to move it forward. Tuck. When you plant your left foot, tuck the right toes under. Lift up. Walk the fingertips forward. Find that warrior three. Once again, nice big deep breath. Pull the knee in towards the chest. And nice and slowly lower it down right underneath the hip. Nice big inhale. Halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Hands come down to the floor. Shift the weight into the right foot. Step way back with the left foot. Sink in to that lunge. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the left knee down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Pull in through the lower belly. Nice big inhale. Lift it up. Exhale, sink in. Beautiful. Left hand stays high. Right hand comes low. Bend the left elbow. Send the hands right behind the heart. And bend the right elbow. Send the hands up towards that hand. If it doesn't touch, that's okay. Nice big inhale. Open the heart. See if you can sink into the hips a little bit more. Hug in through the lower belly so you're really protecting that lower back too. Full breath. One more. Beautiful. Start to release. Hands lift up. Nice big inhale. Start to press through the right foot to straighten that leg. Before you lift the toes, nice and controlled, nice and slow, bring the hands down to the mat. Maybe you lift the toes at the end here. Little bit of a bend in the right knee. Release into the half split stretch, full breath. Beautiful. And then nice and slowly walk it forward. Hands come right on either side of the foot. Tuck the left toes under and press up into that high lunge. And walk the fingers forward a little bit here. Find your warrior 3 pose. Press strong through that lower foot. Full breath. Nice big inhale. Press out the heel of the left foot. Pull in the knee. Nice and slowly bring it all the way down, half fold. Grab onto opposite elbows. Find a little wag of the tail, bending the knees. Release the head down. Just relaxing, softening. Come all the way back to center. Nice big inhale. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Nice and gently, maybe find a little wag of the tail here as well. And slowly relax it back into your half fold. Beautiful. Step both feet all the way back. Find a down dog. Press through the hands, bend through the knees if you would like to. Full deep breath. Beautiful. And nice and slowly lower the knees as slowly and gently as you can, real wide. Big toes come together and find a child's pose. Find a few full deep breaths here. Notice yourself settle in. Maybe the palms come together and lift, bending the elbows over the head. Maybe they stay low, maybe they wrap around the legs, back around the legs here. Find the position that feels good to you, knowing there's no right or wrong here. And take a moment to just notice anything that's here, knowing that it doesn't, there's no right or wrong. And what if what's here in this moment is exactly what you need today? See if you can allow the hips to really sink in. Allow yourself to really release within your child's pose. Knowing that whatever comes up is okay. Even if it's a little uncomfortable.
maybe it feels very comfortable. Take one more full deep breath here. Beautiful. Nice and slowly, maybe within a few breaths, you will start to transition yourself up and all the way over onto your back. Do so nice and gently. And as you make your way here, you can find a little windshield wiper with the knees if you'd like. Just nice and gentle. And start to make your way all the way back to center. If it feels good, you can bring your feet out nice and long for your Shavasana. Let the hands rest wherever they feel good, maybe on the body, maybe away from the body. You might invite in some letting go breaths here. Nice big inhales through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. With each exhale, invite the body to release a little bit more. Letting the hips sink in. Legs release all the way down to the toes. Shoulders spread wide. Arms heavy. Let the jaw release so the teeth part in the back. Soften the skin around the eyes and the forehead. And let go of any effort with the breath.
waking up your body. Oh. And nice and slowly start to bend the knees. And make your way over to your right side, pausing there for a moment. Using your top arm, nice and slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, and you can keep the eyes closed or low for now. And invite back your full deep inhales, bringing the breath all the way down to the belly. And letting the breath expand over the next few breaths. Take a moment of check-in to just notice where you're at in this moment. What it feels like when you shift the energy of the body. Maybe some things feel the same, maybe some things feel a little different. And know that whatever's here is okay. Just bringing some compassion to whatever shows up. Let's take a full deep breath together. Nice big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. And bring the palms together at heart center. If you'd like to bring this intention with you, feel free to set that intention now. If you'd like to leave everything here, you're welcome to as well. There's no wrong answer. Offer yourself a namaste, honoring the light and the wonderfulness that is you. Namaste. And namaste to you, friends. Thank you. I see and honor the light within you. I appreciate you practicing with me today. And I hope you are well. I hope you are being kind with yourself, and I can't wait to move with you again. Thank you so much. As always, there is no need to compensate. These are freely offered videos. If you would like to donate, I will link my PayPal account here as well. But again, no need to compensate at all. I just love you all. I hope you're finding some time for movement, finding some space for yourself. And I can't wait to move and practice with you again. Sending big love to you. Thank you. My name's Mackenzie once again. Namaste to you.